The Edit CNC command is found on the right sidebar, bottom right. It is also under the Files, pull down, G-code, Edit and Execute. In this circumstance, I have exported the file Floral 10 as a G-code file, and it's in the drawing behind there. You can resize it. I'm going to go over this text box, this panel. First button is Execute All. If I click on that one, it will start executing from the beginning and go through the whole text file. If I click on Execute At, it will begin executing at the location of the current cursor in the text box over here. If I click on Save, it will have any changes that have occurred into this text box will be saved in this file that is specified in this text box. The refresh will redraw the drawing in the graphics area, which is based upon the G-code file here, and will also redraw the G-code file. This button up at top left hand corner enables me to select different files. So if I was to click on this one and click on Open, it has changed the file to that, which is an engraving. So I'm going to click on this, and I'll click on Floral tab, Open. Back to the other drawing. The offset text boxes will change. The offset will contain the value that is added to the coordinates of the X. So if I want to move the pattern to the left, if I put in a minus 0.5 there and click Apply, it moves the drawing to the left, or the toolpath to the left. If I want to move it up, say an inch, I put in a 1 in the Y and click Apply, and it moves it up. Also, that is in relationship to the Z axis. You can add or subtract values from the Z, and that can be seen when I go into 3D. I'll click that, and on the 3D I'll put a 2 on the Z axis and apply, and it moves the cut pattern up. Again, if I just zero them, the actions aren't taken until I click Apply, and I'm going to click back to 2D and bring it up again. The scale values is a multiplication value that's fed to each G coordinate. So if I put in 0.25 there and click Apply, it's going to rescale the X values, and you can see how it squeezed it. If I do the same with the Y value, 0.25, and apply, now it gives me a toolpath that is 1/4 the size. I can zoom window in on it. And the command is module, so you can do commands on the right hand side while this program is running. I'm going to set these all. The same will hold true for the Z. It's a multiplication factor in the scale. It'll take the Z coordinate and multiply it by whatever value is here. So normal default is 1. We saw here there is this rotate XY. If I click on that, and let's zoom to the limits, we can see that things have changed. It is rotated. So click this, it rotates that way. Click this, rotates that way. Auto feed is a little button. If it's in menu fixed, that means that the speeds that are in this slider bar are the speeds that will be used to make the machine follow the toolpath. Copy and move means I can copy text and move it. Insert and reset. There is some code values here. I can select these items and I can click on copy and I can click on move, and this offset comes in. So if I want to move that code to the right by 3 inches, I can review it. Well, you'd think you could. And apply. Now let's look at the screen. What I did there is I moved this code to the right by the 3 inches. That's one of the features of, I can copy this and I can move it to the end and I can insert it with a -3. Apply. And again, it's going to change the code. We'll do a refresh. As you can see, you can be editing the text in the file. I'm going to just reload it. And the exit button will exit you from the command.